My name's Grant Covey. We welcome you in high above courtside here at Cascade High School, where tonight the Bruins look to begin on the court tonight. And other newcomers to the varsity roster this year include Dawson Wolf, Taylor Gardner, Luke Robertson, like we mentioned, Damon Brickler looking to get some varsity minutes. Also playing up Nick Chin, Alex Covey, and Ethan Depanet playing up from the junior varsity roster. Nick Chin and Nick Smith also looking to make an impact. Again, Nick Smith, who got onto the varsity roster late last season, looking to come in and make more of an impact on the varsity roster this season. So we're getting you set. Tri-West and Cascade live from Cascade High School. And, of course, we will be bringing you these live streams all season long. Don't forget to just follow us on YouTube so that way you know when we're broadcasting. Our next broadcast will be Saturday at Plainfield High School as the boys basketball team will tip off there, I believe, around 8 o'clock on Saturday evening. So just stay tuned for that. Also, you can follow us on Twitter at TWBoysHoops for updates on that as well. At Tri-West Athletics is another site as well. On the Cascade sides of things, Benson Walker is returning big man down low for Cascade this season. Guard Mason Tharp looking to make an impact as well. Ross Stevenson, he suffered a knee injury over the summer. He will be out until at least March. Newcomers to the varsity roster include Cam Ginter, Dylan Kotkamp, Will Lamphere, and all who played 2 seasons ago for the Cascade Cadets, now just making their return to the varsity roster and looking to make an impact. Other returners for Cascade include Zach Carroll, other sophomores Stephen Alderson, Dane Dubois, and Cole Spencer. Gavin Hetler is also expected to fight for some varsity time. And we got the National Anthem live here from Cascade High School, so just stay with us through the National Anthem. Well, that was the National Anthem here live from Cascade High School. We're getting you set. They're about to announce the starters, and we'll have the first quarter tip-off. Alongside Blake Saylor, my name's Grant Covey. Blake, take me through some of the keys that you think will be important to the Bruins scoring at least one more point than Cascade tonight.
Oh, I think a big thing tonight is going to be teamwork. I think a lot of guys are going to be in double-digit points tonight. Ball's going to be moved around a lot of passing. I think that's going to be where this team's going to excel throughout the season.
All right, let's take you through the starting lineups for each teams. For Cascade, it'll be Mason Tharp, Stephen Alderson, Bryson Phillips, Dylan Kotkamp, and Cameron Gittner all get the start for the Cascade Cadets tonight. And when you look at the Tri-West starters, Taylor Gardner, Dawson Wolf, Luke Robertson, Braden Van Slyke, and Nick Smith. These players that are starting not new to the varsity roster, definitely new to the starting lineup, however. Again, the lone returning starter, Braden Van Slyke, looking to make a big impact on the team this year. And we're excited to bring you a full season of Tri-West Boys Hoops here on our YouTube channel, YouTube Live. This is our second season going full-time on the live stream, so we appreciate you guys tuning in wherever you may be. And we're getting you set. Tri-West and Cascade, the Bruins, who finished 18-5 last season, and what might have been a surprising loss to Indian Creek in the opening round of the sectionals. They lose to Indian Creek in the opening round, so definitely this team ready to get back out there and make an impact and possibly make a run this year. Cascade, however, finished 10-13 last year. Coach Chris Dubois is in his 15th season as the head man for the Cascade Cadets. Adam Bontrager 154-64 in his 10th season as the head man, his 13th season overall coaching. Luke Robertson will jump center. He'll jump with Gittner. And the Bruins win the opening tip. Here's Smith now setting up the offense. Gardner's now got it. Back to Van Slyke on the left side. Van Slyke pulls a three, can't get it. Luke Robertson's there for the offensive board. Robertson in a tussle and retains possession. Here's Smith up top, driving and putting it up on a foul call.
That was a good hustle play by Luke Robertson to get the rebound there to keep the offensive side rolling for Tri-West.
And they're going to get Bryson Phillips for his first foul of the contest. Nick Smith is at the line. He will have 2 shots. Makes the first. And again, this Tri-West team, who had to kind of operate on a short schedule due to the football team's success this season, had to cancel their opening scrimmage against Cardinal Ritter. And they've only had 1 full week of practice before coming here tonight against Cascade. So definitely might be a bit rusty this evening. Tharp gets his pass taken away by Dawson Wolf. Wolf driving in, putting it up with the right hand. Can't get it to fall. Gardner coming down with the rebound. Now it's Van Slyke putting it up for 2. So Van Slyke scores 2, and it's 4-0. Tri-West leads Cascade. Left side, it's Kotkamp. Back up top to Tharp. Alderson operating the offense. Pulls up, gives it to Phillips. Phillips driving in, gets it, tries to get it back out rather to Tharp. There's a scrum for the ball. Smith nearly had possession, but he kicks it back out to Bryson Phillips, and Cascade has possession.
Yeah, Luke Robertson kept that defensive play going with almost a steal, but just missed on the fingertips.
So they're going to get Ginter for his first foul of the contest. It'll be Tri-West basketball. Cascade yet to score. The Bruins lead by 4. Wolf's got it on the left wing. Inside to Gardner. Gardner working the post. Puts it up. Can't get it to fall. Fight for the ball. They're going to say there's a foul on the Bruins. And they're going to get Robertson. That'll be his first of the contest. 6:26 to play first quarter. Bruins on top by 4. Here's Kotkamp across the timeline, goes to Phillips. Phillips with the left hand, gets it over, tries to get it in the corner to Kotkamp. It's thrown away. It'll be Tri-West basketball.
Yeah, a little too hard of a pass there by Cascade.
And here's Smith across the timeline for the Bruins. Nick Smith takes the dribble, hands it off to Luke Robertson. Robertson tries to go inside to Van Slyke, but it's taken away by Ginter. Now, great hustle play there, and it'll be Bruins basketball under their own basket. So, Robertson will inbound, and a foul call on the Bruins. They're going to get Gardner for his first. We saw Gardner working down low there. Gardner, again, definitely has got that arm to shoot it.
Yeah, last year he was one of a three-point specialists for JV and some varsity time at the end of the season.
Kotkamp's got it, now gives it to Alderson. Right side, it's Phillips. Phillips up top to Kotkamp. And now Cascade's going to have to take a timeout. They've got to figure out what they want to do on offense. 4-0 your score. Bruins lead early, 5:45 to play rather in the first quarter. It'll be a 30-second timeout, and Chris Dubois wants to talk some things over.
Yeah, that down low position by Ginter for Cascade is going to be quite important for them to get on the board, and they haven't got him the ball yet on offense. So we'll see if they put him into play here in the next possession.
The Bruins lost Jared Kiefer, of course, last season, and they lose Kiefer down low. Definitely the 6'3" guy for the Bruins.
Yeah, we're going to have to adjust more for the big guy down low for Braden. Not usually down there, but we'll see how he works with the rest of the offense.
So Camp will go against Gardner now. Goes on the left side to Phillips. Out of the Chris DuBois timeout. Up top to Alderson. Now Camp's got it on the right side. Back out. Tharp's got it. Tharp against Smith. Right side. It's Camp for three. He can't get it to fall. Rebound's going to be controlled by Alderson, though. Offensive rebound, and now a traveling call against the Cadets. They're going to say Steven Alderson walked. Again, the Bruins lead 4-0. 5:26 to play first quarter. Each team has 2 fouls each. Right side, Robertson. Robertson working the dribble outside to Gardner. Here's a three from Gardner. Can't get it to fall. Rebound's going to be controlled by Van Slyke off the tip from Dawson Wolf. Left side, Robertson. Robertson driving in, going up with the right hand, and gets it to fall. Robertson's got 2, and the team has 6. All points coming from different contributors by the Bruins. Up top, it's Phillips. Now to Alderson between the circles. Alderson gets it back out to Phillips. Rice and Phillips with it. Gives it to Tharp. Right side, it's Camp. Camp working against Gardner. And Alderson's going to set up the offense here. Driving in, and a foul call. I believe they're going to get Robertson for his second. And he's picked up 2 here early. 4:34 to play first quarter, and the Bruins lead by 6.
That's not looking good for the Bruins, as Robertson, one of the key players that they just need to have on the court for that leadership.
So Robertson will check out, and we'll see the first minutes from Levisic. Here's Alderson going up. He's fouled, so he'll go to the line twice. And the foul call there on Mason Levisic. So Levisic picking up his first in the first about 2 seconds he was in the contest. Alderson's at the line. He connects on the first.
Yeah, Tri-West is at 4 fouls right now, so that's not looking good so far at the beginning of the game.
Alderson with his second gets it to fall. Now the Bruins coming, trying to go tempo, and it's taken away by Ginter. Smith trying to get in there to Van Slyke. Now Tharp driving in and laying it up.
Tri-West was not ready for that fast break offense there that Cascade just put up.
Cascade's got it back within 2. Here's Gardner getting trapped in the corner, and another turnover. Phillips driving in and laying it in. 6 all. 4 minutes to play first quarter. Gardner working the middle. Left side, Van Slyke. They had it beat, but Van Slyke couldn't get it to Levisic. Here's Phillips going up. It's blocked away. Ginter will come down with it, however. Gets it to Alderson. Alderson going up and puts it in.
That is 3 straight turnovers for Tri-West, and has ended up for 6 points for the Cast.
Well, the Bruins don't know how to respond to this pressure here. Here's Wolf driving in, putting it up with the left hand. Dawson Wolf scores, and Adam Bontrager is going to take a timeout. And with 3:38 to play in the first quarter, we're tied at 8 here at Cascade. And Bontrager takes his first timeout of the evening. 3:38 to play first quarter. Blake, what have you seen out of the Bruins here early? Trying to shake that rust off. It's shown here. Cascade able to get on a little bit of a run.
One of the main things I saw on one of the drives or possessions, they had a few missed shots, and at the beginning of the season and beginning of a quarter, that's going to be normal for a team that hasn't even played a scrimmage yet in their first game.
Again, the Bruins unable. Their schedule was cut short, and again, their Western Boone matchup coming up in a couple weeks. To speak of the schedule being cut short, will be rescheduled for a later date due to the Western Boone football success. We wish them luck on Friday afternoon as they are in pursuit of a state title. Out of the timeout, it's Phillips on the right side going up against Smith. Phillips can't get it to fall. It's tipped out of bounds by Dawson Wolf. And it'll be Cascade basketball right under their own basket. 3:26 to play first quarter. We're tied at 8. So inbounding it will be Alderson. He's going to get it into DuBois, who checked in at the timeout. Van Slyke comes down with it. Here's the Bruins in transition. Smith on the right side tries to get it back out to Van Slyke, and they're going to call a charge on Nick Smith.
The fast breaks right now are not looking too well for Tri-West, as they need to maybe slow their offense down for their advantage, as Cascade's excelling off of their offense.
So the Bruins a bit sloppy with the basketball here early. Tharp between the circles against Van Slyke, and Van Slyke able to get Tharp to toss it out of bounds. They're going to give the ball back to Cascade. So Phillips will inbound, and he's going to get it in to Alderson, and Phillips will set up the offense now for Cascade. 3 minutes to play first quarter. We're tied at 8. Left side, Phillips. Up top to Tharp. Tharp going inside, trying to get it to Bettler there, who also checked in at the timeout, and the Bruins come down with it. Left side, Levisic. He's going to put the ball on the floor, and a foul call against Cascade. It's going to be Mason Tharp's first of the contest, and the team's third foul. The Bruins have 5 team fouls. The Cadets have 3. And Cole Spencer will check in for the first time. He'll replace Alderson. And now we're going to get the second substitution rather for the Bruins. Freshman Ethan Depanet will check in, replacing Dawson Wolf. Gardner will inbound. Looking to get it in. He gets it into Van Slyke. Van Slyke on the left wing. Slyke puts it on the floor, goes up, puts it up with a baby hook, and can't get it to fall off the glass. There's Depanet with the rebound. He puts it up, can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound battle. Smith comes down with it. Back out to Van Slyke. Van Slyke's going to pull up from 15. He can't get it to go, but Levisic is there for the rebound and count the bucket. Mason Levisic scores 2 and count the bucket.
Yeah, Levisic with the hustle play there, with the putback on the rebound. Just a beautiful play by Mason.
And Cole Spencer's charged with his first foul of the contest. And the Bruins lead by 2. Levisic looks to make it 3. And he does. Bruins are 100% from the charity stripe this evening. And Phillips will bring the ball across the timeline for the Cadets. Again, the Bruins will go with Levisic, Gardner, Smith, Depanet, and Van Slyke. Here's Spencer, now gets it to DuBois. Spencer now up top, goes on the right side to Phillips. Inside, it's Tharp. Tharp double teamed by Depanet. Depanet's going to get the turnover. Here's Smith in transition. Nick Smith, the main point guard here for the Bruins tonight. Gardner on the left side. Gardner back out to Smith. Smith driving in, putting it up. He gets it tipped away by Tharp. And Tharp's going to come down with it, and the Cadets will go in transition. And they're going to throw it away. Trying to get it to DuBois down there low. We'll get Zach Carroll and Dylan Kottkamp coming in for the Cadets. So Chris DuBois not afraid to use his bench here this evening. He's digging quite deep into it here early, using about 9 guys.
Yeah, it's looking like Cascade wants to play more of an up-tempo offense, as they're both excelling and hurting themselves on turnovers and points.
Levisic across the timeline. Right side, Van Slyke. There's his shot. He can't get it to fall. And the rebound's going to be fought around. Depanet's got it. And they're going to say he stepped out. 11-8 your score. 1:36 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, it was a wide open shot missed by Braden. Hopefully he gets it down later in the game. Is just finding a shot here early on.
Left side, Spencer. Spencer working against Van Slyke. Against Van Slyke, definitely one of the better defenders for the Bruins, as he was last year. Right side, Phillips pulls up, and Phillips can't get it to fall. Rebound controlled by Smith. Here's the Bruins in transition. Smith goes up, can't lay it in, but there's Levisic.
Another hustle play by Mason Levisic, as that's looking good for a rebound and putback for Mason.
Levisic able to get in and get those rebounds. Definitely a hustle-type player, as He entered the contest here midway through the first quarter. Now there's a fight for the ball as Cascade lost the handle. Levisic had it in a foul call against the Cadets. And they're going to get Phillips his second.
A lot of fouls for both teams here in the first quarter. We're not even done with it yet.
We're going to see the first minutes here from Damon Brickler, the junior guard for the Bruins. Levisic will inbound. 13-8 your score, 54 and 6/10 seconds. Right side, it's Brickler. Van Slyke's got the ball on the floor, driving in, and a push foul against Cascade.
Yeah, a little too much arms there by 32. Just needs to lay off a little bit.
Zach Carroll charged with that foul, his first of the contest. Or Zach Carroll, my apologies there. 49 seconds, 13-8 your score. Bruins on top of the Cadets. Left side, it's Smith off the inbound from Van Slyke. Levisic with the ball on the floor, driving in, gets it over to Depinet. Depinet goes up, can't lay it in, and Ginter's going to come down with the rebound. Tharp across the timeline. Left side, it's Spencer. He fires away at a three, can't get it to fall. Rebound to Ginter, now back out to Tharp for three, and he knocks it down as he was falling to the floor. .21 seconds. Now here's Depp on the right side. They got 19. Bruins down by 2. They're going to set up for the last second shot. They want to get the last shot of the quarter. Smith is in trouble now. Gets it out to Brickler. Brickler thought about the three there. Doesn't take it. Here's Smith out between the circles. They got 3, 2, 1. He's got to shoot. He does and gets it to go.
Might have been fouled on that, but they're not going to see it. As Bruins are up by 5 at the end of 1.
16-11 your score at the end of 1. The Bruins take an early 5-point lead. What did you see there in that first quarter from the Bruins there, Blake?
A little aggressive play by Cascade coming on offense. So, I mean, the Bruins were a little slow on defense, but hopefully they come back in the second quarter with more balanced defense and get into the right spots. And, on offense, the shooting was not the best, but it is the first quarter of the first game of the season. So hopefully see some improvement in each player's shots. But other than that, looking kind of solid as a new set of guys coming in together. Going to need these first few games to gel together, as most of them have never been on the court at the same time.
Well, that is certainly true, and definitely trying to shake that rust off. The leading scorer is Tharp for the Cadets at the end of 1 quarter of play. And we got the chicken dance going on here at Cascade.
Yeah, seems like a pretty unique atmosphere. Chicken dance, first quarter boys varsity basketball game.
So it'll be Cascade basketball at the quarter break. Kottkamp crosses the timeline. High ball screen. That's Ginter. And now a foul call against Van Slyke. Again, of course, Dylan Kottkamp, Braden Van Slyke, their cousins. A little bit of family battling going on. I'm sure they've played a couple of times outside in the driveway before tonight's contest.
Yeah, you can see a little talking down there between the two. Might see that all night.
That'll be a conversation piece at the Thanksgiving table coming up on Thursday. That'd be tomorrow. Braden gets another foul. That's his second of the contest. And Dawson Wolf will return, and Van Slyke will have to sit.
Cascade looked like they tried to get down to Ginter again, and it almost worked that time, but maybe he'll get his points worth here on these 2 shots.
Ginter's got a 1-and-1 opportunity, and he misses the front end of it. Here's Alderson now, Tharp with it. Right side, Alderson driving in, putting it up against Gardner. Can't get it to fall. Rebound controlled by Levisic. Levisic across the timeline, working against Kottkamp. Left side, Gardner, and he took one too many steps.
Yeah, he had a wide open shot there, but just one too many, as Grant said.
Again, the Bruins will go with Nick Smith wearing the number 22 jersey. Levisic wears number 11. Mason Levisic, that is. Taylor Gardner wears number 3. Nick Chin, who just entered the contest at the quarter, wears number 25. And Dawson Wolf wears number 4. Kottkamp going against Levisic now. Left side to Tharp. Alderson now with it. Goes to Kottkamp. Kottkamp against Levisic, gets it to Genter outside. Timeout taken by the Cadets. That'll be their second timeout.
Looks like a full.
And they will take a full timeout, so they'll have a chance to think it over. Again, Grant Covey and Blake Saylor here with you high above courtside at Cascade High School, the boys' season opener. And the Bruins, who defeated the Cadets last season 73-43. And the Bruins lead by 5 here early, Blake.
Yeah, nice little atmosphere we got for school. It's been out of school all week, so some of their fans might not have shown up as usual, but pretty good turnout for Cascade.
We've got about, I'd say about 65% full here at Cascade. So Cascade turns the ball over now. It'll be Nick Smith with the basketball. Smith, right side, Levisic. Levisic now over to Smith. Inside to Nick Chin, back out to Levisic. Levisic's going to fire a 3, can't get it to fall. Rebound is to Tharp. Tharp comes down with it. Here's the Cadets in transition. Left side, Phillips. Back out to Tharp for 3, and Tharp hits the 3.
Another fast break points by Cascade. That seems to be Tri-West's Achilles heel right now.
Bruins lead by 2. Wolf at the 15-foot mark, gets it back out to Smith. Smith driving in, back out to Wolf. He's going to fire a 3, and Dawson Wolf can't hit it. In a fight for the rebound, Gardner can't come down with it. It's Tharp with the basketball. Here comes the Cadets in transition. Tharp outside to Kottkamp. Shot fake, no. Tharp on the left wing. Back out to Kottkamp, and they'll reset the offense. Bruins lead by 2. This is just under 6 minutes to play in the first half. Right side, Carroll can't get it to fall. Rebound is to Levisic. Levisic up to Chin. Chin going up and scoring 2.
Great pass by Levisic down the floor to get good rebound by Nick Chin.
18-14. Nick Chin breaks the ice and scores the first 2 in this second quarter of action. And Cascade turns it over again.
Looks like Cascade didn't think that one was more their way on the call.
Smith will bring the ball across the timeline. Goes over to Gardner. That's his shot on the left side, and he airballs it. He's flown 2 over the basket here early, just trying to get those nerves calmed down. Wolf driving inside, can't put it up. Fight for the rebound, and it's controlled by Gardner. Goes up, gets fouled, and draws the foul.
That's the way to finish the play by Gardner, coming back from that missed 3.
Now he'll have a chance to do it the old-fashioned way. Cascade back up by 6, and we'll see Bettler check in. Also, Day Dubois checks in for the Cadets as well. They replace Genter and Zach Carroll. Gardner at the line looking for 3 points, and he gets it. 5:10 to play first half. The Bruins lead now back up to 7. Tharp now. Left side, Dylan Kottkamp. Kottkamp inside to Bettler. Bettler in a tussle with it with Gardner. Gardner's able to draw the jump ball and give the Bruins the basketball.
Yeah, it looked like Hetler wasn't very wasn't very confident when he had the ball there. That's why a jump ball, Taylor took advantage of that.
Chin gets it now, gets it to Levisic on the left side again. Pressure from Cascade. Gardner puts it on the floor, goes up, can't score, no foul call, and Tharp comes down with it. Tharp in transition, going up, can't score, a late foul call.
Looks like while he was going up.
I'm going to get Nick Chin, that's his first, the team's 8th, or the team's 9th rather. Tharp's at the line, he's got two shots. It was a shooting foul. Again, a late foul call there by the officials, but nevertheless, Tharp's at the line twice, and he makes the first. Brickler's going to get back in here for the Bruins, replacing Levisic. 4:45 to play first half, and the Bruins lead 21-15. Tharp, though, looking to make that a bit of a closer margin, and it goes off the top of the backboard there, and unable to connect. Now Wolf's got to fight for it on the floor and a jump ball. So Cascade will have possession now. The Bruins lead by 6. 4:41 to play here in this first half. Alderson will inbound for the Cadets. He's going to get it into Kottkamp in the backcourt. Kottkamp, who's picked up by Brickler. Gardner now with it, right side Tharp. Bruins in a man-to-man defense here, and Nick Chin's able to come away with it. And they're going to get a foul call there. And clearly, Adam Bontrager is going to say something about that, and that's just an old-fashioned hustle play there by Nick Smith, and now Smith is going to have to come out of the contest. Robertson will replace him.
Yeah, referee said he took a shot at his leg or something. That's what he pointed to when he gave the call to the table down there. I don't know about that one.
So now Tharp at the line. Robertson checks back in. Of course, he replaces Nick Smith. Tharp at the line for a 1-and-1. He makes the first. And so now we'll have the bonus opportunity. 4:27 to play first half. And the Bruins lead 21-16. Tharp makes the second. Free throws again by the Cadets. They've only missed one here this evening. Gardner inbounds. Robertson now with it. Robertson over to Wolf. Wolf on the right side finds Brickler inside. Brickler goes up, gets it swatted away. Now fight for the rebound. Kottkamp with it. Kottkamp across the timeline.
Alderson with the hustle play there to swat Brickler down in the paint.
Up top, it's Alderson there for the Cadets. Left side now, Kottkamp with it. Alderson will reset the offense now. Dubois driving in, kicks it back out to Alderson. Alderson now with it, gets it taken away by Dawson Wolf. Here's Wolf in transition, going up and scoring two.
Great way to take it by himself there, Dawson Wolf with the steal.
23-17, 3:45 to play in the first half. Kottkamp across the timeline. Tries to go on the right side to Dubois, and another foul call against the Bruins, and they're going to get Dawson Wolf for his first of the contest. 3:38 to play. Bruins lead by 6, and now it's a 2 shots the rest of the way for the Cadets. Dane Dubois at the line with 2 shots. He misses the first. And now freshman Alex Covey getting his first minutes as a varsity player.
Definitely going to need him down low with the height advantage over most of these Cascade players.
Listed at 6'4" on the roster. And Dubois makes the second. Goes 1 of 2. Robertson now with it. Goes middle to Gardner. Gardner now driving in and has to pull up in his tracks there. Robertson goes up. It's tipped out of bounds by the Cadets. And the Bruins will have possession.
Yeah, the Cascade full-court press on Tri-West seems to be affecting them quite a bit as they seem to be late to recover down on their side of the court.
23-18, 3:30 to play in the first half. Robertson with it on the right side. Working against his defender, goes up and lays it in. Uses all the rim there. Robertson scores 2, and he's got 4. 3:15 to play first half. Tri-West up 25-18. DuBois, right side Phillips. Now it's Alderson with it. Stephen Alderson trying to go inside to Ginter. He's going up against Covey. Ginter goes up and scores 2. Now Covey with it on the right side. Brickler's got it going down the middle. Left side Gardner. He's going to try another 3, and he can't find the back of the net there. Phillips comes down with the rebound. Cascade looking to go 2 for 1. Kottkamp inside. Back out to Alderson. Alderson now up top, and it's no good there by Phillips.
Another foul call.
Offensive foul call against the Cadets. Dylan Kottkamp with his first. And now Brickler will come out. Levisic will replace him. So the Bruins go with Wolf, Levisic, Gardner, Covey, as well as Robertson in there as well.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of these different kind of combinations between the bench and some of the JV players from earlier today. There's a lot of these players, again, have not played on the same court as each other.
Gardner's got a 1-and-1 here. He's perfect on the evening of his one shot that he's taken. And he makes the first shot, able to avoid the announcer's jinx there. Again, Van Slyke has been on the bench for a majority of this second quarter due to foul trouble. He's got 2, and Gardner hits the second shot. Bruins lead by 7. 2:30 to play in the first half. On the right side now, Spencer. Up top now to DuBois. Tharp now with it. Goes over to Alderson. Alderson takes one dribble, pulls it up. Now gets it out to DuBois. He's going to fire a long 2, can't fall. There's Covey with the rebound. Levisic across the timeline going up, and he can't score, but he's going to go to the line twice.
Looks like Levisic tried to take advantage of the fast break there, tried to get points for his own, and might earn them here at the line.
Alderson charged with his first foul of the contest. Get Robertson with 2 fouls, Smith with 2 fouls, and Van Slyke with 2 fouls. Smith and Van Slyke both on the bench due to foul trouble. Levisic makes the first. Checking in now, Zach Carroll for the Cadets. Levisic at the line. And he misses a second. There's DuBois with a rebound.
I think that was the first missed free throw by Tri-West.
Tharp now on the right side. It is the first miss at the charity stripe this evening. Alderson, right side, inside to Carroll going up, and can't get it to fall. There's Covey with his second board of the contest.
Height advantage over number 21, Covey.
Right side, Wolf. He fires away a 3, follows his shot, and puts it back in. That's why you follow your shot, kids. Wolf has got 7.
Most definitely why you follow your shot, or looks to be a Cascade rebound if Wolf wasn't there.
Bruins lead by 10. Left side, Spencer. Now goes over to DuBois. Tharp's got it up top. Alderson now. Thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Now it's Spencer going inside on the double team. Wolf comes down with the rebound. Wolf in transition, going up, gets it to Gardner. Gardner with the pump fake can't decide what he wants to do. Doesn't put it up. There's Robertson, another offensive board. Robertson puts it up. No foul call there.
Oh.
And the Cadets come down with it. Spencer's got it. And now a technical foul call.
That's not a tech.
They're going to get Gardner with a technical. He must have said something as he was running down the court. And that I don't quite understand that, because that official was not anywhere near Gardner as he was running down the floor.
It's not like he can say much with a mouthpiece in anyway.
He does have a mouthpiece in his mouth, so I don't know how he's able to get much words out. But nevertheless, a technical foul, and Tharp hits the first. Van Slyke checks back in to replace Gardner. Gardner's still confused. He doesn't know what he did.
I just got to move on from it and keep playing, I guess.
Well, from the looks of it, I think he turned to the student section over there for Cascade. Must have said something, and that's where you get to technical.
Yeah, that would make sense as they're a little riled up over there.
So Cascade with the basketball. Bruins lead by 8. Spencer with it. Now gives it to Alderson. Alderson driving in, goes up double team. Here's Spencer with it. And Robertson comes down with the rebound. Just under a minute to play. Robertson left side Levisic in the first half. Levisic knocks his defender down. Can't score. Rebound's going to be controlled by Tharp. They got 40 seconds now. Tharp driving in, going up. Robertson takes it away. Here's the Bruins in transition. Dawson Wolf going up and scoring 2.
Great job by Luke Robertson to look down the court for Dawson Wolf as 2 juniors in play.
30 seconds now. Tharp will bring the ball across the timeline. They're going to hold for 1 shot. Tharp with it now against Levisic. And that's just nitpicky on the fouls right there. They're going to get Levisic. I'm not sure what kind of defensive effort the officials want to let the Bruins have tonight, but it's certainly not very much of a defensive effort. They got 10-plus fouls. Tharp misses the first. Kottkamp back in for the Cadets, replacing Spencer. Makes the second.
Kind of thought Alderson left early there on the shot. Before he shot it. I don't know.
Left side, Van Slyke. Van Slyke now to Wolf. 10 seconds to score. Robertson now to Van Slyke. Van Slyke back to Robertson. They got 5. Robertson drives in and puts it up.
Beautiful play. Luke Robertson takes it himself. That's late.
Kottkamp heaves it up. It's not going to count even if it did go in. And your score at the half, the Bruins up by 11, 34-23. We'll come back with first half statistics here in just a couple of moments. Well, back here, second half of action getting underway. Well, coming out here, second half, we're joined here in a second by head coach of the football Bruins, Coach Tyler Bruce. Coach, talk about your season this year, able to lead your team to a sectional title, first one since 2014.
We're just really proud of our kids. I mean, we had a little bit of struggle early on in the season. We had a lot of kids that were banged up and bruised, and we had a lot of young kids playing early for us. But, you know, we kind of stuck together and we settled down and really got hot near the end of the season with our guys. We were led by, there's number 5, Luke Robertson, as our quarterback. Braden Van Slyke, who's number 20 out there, was our receiver. Just did a heck of a job down the stretch of really becoming composed and playing together as a unit and a group. And then we beat a couple of really strong teams there in the tournament. I know some people wanted to down-talk our sectional, but coming out of there, I mean, we beat a team that went to the semi-state last year, and then we beat a team that had only lost 2 losses throughout the year in Sullivan. That was a really, really tough matchup for us. And I was just really proud of our kids and the way we faced adversity throughout the year to accomplish what we did.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us, and we're excited for next season, which I'm sure for you has already begun.
Yeah, you know, took a week a little bit to kind of think and reflect. We're going to wrap up here this next week with our banquet. You know, everybody's going to be happy with Thanksgiving coming up. We're going to watch these state tournaments and really set our sights for next year and what we can accomplish with our young group.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, you too.
Head coach of the football Bruins there, Coach Tyler Bruce, joining us. In your halftime stats, the Bruins were led in scoring by Dawson Wolf. He had 8 for the Bruins. Gardner had 6, Robertson had 6, Levisic had 6, Smith had 4, Chin had 2, and Van Slyke had 2. And there's Tharp scoring 2 for Cascade. Here's Robertson across the timeline. Robertson outside Wolf. Wolf driving in, going up, putting it up with the left hand, but can't convert. Here's Kottkamp the other way in transition. Kottkamp back out to Tharp. Picked up against Van Slyke. Tharp now back out to Kottkamp. And Phillips will reset the offense. Phillips now tries to go inside to Tharp. It's knocked away by Dawson Wolf.
Yeah, Dawson didn't even see that coming there on the lane.
Left side, Gardner goes up and scores 2.
Fast break points by Tri West.
He's got 8. And here's Tharp now, bringing the ball up the floor for the Bruins. Left side, they go to Alderson, takes a couple dribbles, goes back out to Kottkamp. Kottkamp now over to Phillips. Phillips on the right side, Kottkamp left side, and it's Ginter with it. Can't go up to score as Van Slyke was able to prevent that. Here's Tharp out for 3, can't get it to fall. Robertson's there to grab the rebound. Robertson across the timeline. There's Van Slyke, he loses the handle. Alderson comes down with it. Here's Phillips going up and scoring 2. Bryson Phillips has got 2, and he's got 4 on the contest. Smith now across the timeline for the Bruins. Left side, Robertson. He's going to fire away a 3, and Robertson nails it.
Wide open. Cascade definitely missed the defensive alignment there as Luke was wide open for that.
And now we're seeing the Bruins start to get into a little bit of a rhythm here, up 42-27. 5:30 to play, third quarter. Tharp now gets it to Kottkamp on the left side. Back out to Phillips. He's going to fire away a 3. Can't get it to fall. There's Robertson, yet another rebound. Robertson now, right side, Wolf. Wolf going up, can't score, but a foul call.
That was against Mason. Yep, Tharp.
They're going to get Tharp for his second of the contest. And Dawson Wolf will shoot 2 shots. Wolf led the way in scoring with 8. And one of those players that's looking to become more of a contributor to the team this season. First shot is good.
From what I remember right from last year, Wolf was pretty solid down low, even with his height not being like extremely tall, but he's definitely pretty aggressive down there with the big guys.
Wolf now his second shot, and he can't connect. And now a foul call against the Bruins. Gardner, he thought about talking that one out, but Definitely, probably not a smart decision. Already picking up a technical foul, and that same ref who gave him the technical just called him there.
Yeah, ref was looking back at him, making sure he wasn't saying anything, and Taylor just kept walking.
Gardner's got 3. 43-27, 5 minutes to play third quarter. Here's Tharp across the timeline for the Cadets. Gets it to Phillips now. Phillips now left side, goes to Alderson. Alderson back out to Kotkamp between the circles. Kotkamp goes right side to Phillips. Now Ginter's got it on the right side against Van Slyke. Kotkamp now. Tharp fires away a 3. Can't get it to fall. Robertson in there for the rebound, and a foul called against the Cadets.
Yeah, Ginter's upset at himself for doing that one as a touchy foul.
Ginter charged, and now Zach Carroll will check in. The Bruins will have the basketball, 43-27, 4:44 to play in this third quarter. Levisik gets the inbound from Robertson. Levisik across the timeline now. Driving in, it's Mason Levisik going up, can't score. Rebound is to Carroll. Now in transition, it's Tharp. He's swatted away by Van Slyke, but a foul called.
Brayton came there back from behind. Great hustle, but only if he just got the ball, but still a great play by Brayton.
Tharp will shoot 2 for the Cadets. (43-27). Bruins lead with 4:30 to play in the first half. Tharp makes the first half. Van Slyke will have to sit. He replaces, or Deponette replaces him, rather.
I'm pretty excited to see Deponette and Kobe play this year when on the court together. I know they're not on right now, but 2 freshmen and played well together football, but I'm excited to see them play together.
Robertson now across the timeline with the right hand. Stops between the circles, now drives and puts it in for 2.
Cascade just can't seem to find an answer for this Tri-West offense.
45-29, 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Left side, Kotkamp. Now it's Zach Carroll with it, back outside to Tharp. Tharp looking to go inside to Carroll, can't quite get it there. And he'll have to go high post Alderson. Alderson going up, can't score. Robertson blocked it away. Robertson comes down with a rebound. Here's the Bruins in transition. Left side, Nick Smith. He's going to fire away. Foot on the line, long 2. So Smith scores 2. That is a 2. His foot was on the line. And Chris Dubois forced to take a timeout. He takes a full. And Tri-West, 47-29. 3:46 to play third quarter, and the Bruins seem to be running away with this one a little bit here, as they've been able to string together a couple drives and a couple possessions here in this third quarter.
Yeah, it's been important coming out of the locker room at halftime. The transition points have been quite well, and even on defense, they struggled against that in the first half. They've put up more points than they have in the first half.
So Dubois takes his third time out of the evening. With 3:46 to play in the third quarter, the Bruins lead 47-29. We knew the Bruins would be a little bit rusty coming out of the gate this evening, and they were, as trying to knock that rust off again. Like we mentioned, on the short schedule due to the football team's success and different things like that. They'll get a tougher opponent, though, in Plainfield coming up on Saturday. And, of course, we will have the coverage. I believe that game will be played right after the varsity girls play the Quakers of Plainfield. So we'll go live, I'd say around 7:30 on Saturday evening. I'll be on the call with that one. 47-29, and Cascade will have the ball out of the timeout. Tharp will bring it up the floor for the Bruins. Tharp crossing the timeline, right side, Kotkamp. Tries to go inside to Carroll. It's knocked away. Levisik has it. Levisik across the timeline inside to Wolf. Wolf goes up, and a foul call, and that'll be Dylan Kotkamp. He'll pick up his third. Dawson Wolf at the line. He'll shoot 2. Wolf, who shot his handful, fair share of free throws this evening. This will be his third and fourth attempt of the evening. First shot on the way is good. And now Dane DuBois will check in, replacing Kotcam, as well as Cole Spencer replaces Stephen Alderson.
Yeah, both coaches seem to be going deep into their benches here in this first game of the season.
Wolf makes the second. Again, Coach Bontrager still might be trying to find the right combination on the floor. Here's DuBois with it, right? The left side, Tharp. Tharp's got it now. Back to DuBois. DuBois picks up his dribble and gets it to Phillips. Foul call on the Bruins. They're going to get Robertson. It's his third on the evening. 49-29, the Bruins lead by 20. 3:14 to play here in this third quarter. Spencer with it now. Bruins have 3 team fouls here in this second half. DuBois with it on the right side. Phillips now has it, gets it to Tharp. Tharp driving in. And a foul call. They're going to get Depanet, I believe, for his first. No, they're going to get Wolf.
Yeah.
It's his second, and Mason Tharp will shoot 2.
Foul's still playing a big part of this game. It's kind of keeping Cascade in the game as they've been at the line quite a bit.
Damon Brickler will enter, and Luke Robertson will exit. Then Van Slyke still on the bench. He's got 3 fouls in this contest. Tharp makes the second. Smith across the timeline for the Bruins now. He's trying to set up the offense, picks up his dribble. Now Brickler thought about the 3, doesn't take it, gets the ball taken away from him, and Brickler turns the ball over.
Yeah, needs to have a little more confidence in his either shot or passing it, as Cascade took advantage of that.
So now Phillips will cross the timeline for the Cadets. Going on the right side is DuBois. DuBois now up top to Spencer, and Spencer lost the handle, and the Bruins get it back. So the Brickler turnover didn't cost the Bruins anything. So the Bruins go with Wolf, Smith, Levisik Depanet, and Damon Brickler. 2:35 to play in the third quarter. And Smith throws it out of bounds. It was tipped, however, by Cole Spencer, and now the Bruins will have the basketball. Inside to Brickler. Brickler gets the ball batted away now, and Phillips tips it out of bounds. It'll remain Bruins possession. Smith gets it inside to Wolf. Wolf goes up and a foul call, so he'll go to the line twice. They're going to get Cole Spencer his second of the evening. Again, Depanet, the freshman, getting some valuable minutes here for this Tri-West Bruins squad. Wolf at the line. Makes the first.
Free throws seem to be doing quite well for Tri-West, as offseason seems to be paying off for that one. We've got
Wolf at the line makes the second. He's made his last 4 attempts, and he's 5 of his last 6. 51-31, the Bruins lead by 20. 2:20 to play here in this third quarter of action. Depanet takes it away from Spencer and gets fouled. And now a foul call on Zach Carroll, his second. And the Bruins will have the ball. Smith across the timeline now. Gets it trapped, and he's in a bit of a kerfuffle there. Brickler fires
There
away
you
a three, and
go.
Damon Brickler hits a three. He's got range.
First points of the season.
First
Damon.
points for Brickler. On the right side now. Tharp now left side. Goes inside to Carroll. Carroll can't score. Depanet comes down with the rebound. Depanet trips on his own feet there.
A lot of bodies.
Wolf's got it. Levice goes up, scores two, count the bucket.
Quick.
Mason Levisic scores two, and he'll have a chance for three.
I just like the confidence in Levisic's, like his ball handling is just great when he has it, and really takes it to the basket with some fire.
Phillips charged with that foul, and Kotkamp checks back in. Ginter as well as Alderson replacing Spencer, Phillips, and Zach Carroll. Levisic now looking to make it a three-point play, and he does. Tharp will bring the ball across the floor with 90 seconds to play here in this third quarter. DuBois with it, right side Kotkamp. Working against Levisic, gets it to DuBois. Now Alderson driving in against Smith, puts it up, fouled, and count the bucket. So they're going to get Nick Smith his third of the evening. Alderson at the line will have a chance for a three-point play. And he does convert. The Bruins have it now. Levisic controlling the basketball. Levisic across the timeline. Gets it to Smith. Smith with it now. Working off his defender. Gets it outside to Brickler. Another three on the way. Can't get it to fall. Depanet comes down with the rebound. Now it's Smith with it between the circles. A minute to play here in this third quarter. Levisic has the basketball now. Going up against Tharp now. High ball screen for Depanet. Depanet gets it.
They're going to get him on it.
Yeah, they're going to get an illegal screen there on Depanet.
It was a great play for his screen as Cascade was playing quite the aggressive defense, and he was definitely caught off guard there, Tharp was.
That's his first. The next foul committed by the Bruins will be a 1-and-1 situation for the Cadets. And the Bruins are a 1-and-1 the rest of the way as well. Tharp with it now, driving in, going up, can't score as Levisic was able to prevent that from happening. Levisic now, 37 seconds, outside to Smith. He's going to fire away a three. Smith hits it.
Wide open three by Smitty. Just missed defense by the Cadets.
It's the three. He's got 7 in this third quarter, 11 on the evening. 20 seconds now in the third quarter. Left side, it's DuBois. And a foul call, they're going to get Depanet again. It's his second of the contest now. Bryson Phillips will check in, replacing Mason Tharp. So at the line was Ginter, and he missed. "12 seconds to score for the Bruins. 10. Smith with it now, 8. Smith gets it back out to Wolf. 5 seconds to score. Wolf's going to attack the basket. Goes up, no foul call.
Nothing. Oh.
And now Cascade has the basketball. Definitely a missed call there.
Looks like the official just didn't know what to call and just didn't call anything on that.
60-34. 2 seconds now. Picks it up. Phillips going to launch it and can't get it to go off the rim. So at the end of 3, the Tri-West Bruins lead the Cascade Cadets 60-34. We'll come back in just a few moments with fourth quarter action. All right, start of the fourth quarter here. Cascade with the basketball. Kottkamp working, floater on the way, no good. Here's Robertson with it now. Robertson across the timeline, gets it to Smith. Now Levisic has it. Levisic step back three on the way, can't get it to fall. And the rebound is to Phillips. Phillips across the timeline, and they're going to get Levisic with a blocking foul. That's his third of the evening. So now Robertson, Gardner, Levisic, Van Slyke, and Nick Smith all with 3 fouls on the evening. And it's a 1-1 situation for Cascade. Bryson Phillips at the line with a 1-1 bonus opportunity. Makes the first. So now he'll have a chance at that bonus. Phillips with his second shot of the bonus opportunity. Bruins clearly in control of this one after a little bit of a rough start. Tharp outside for three. Can't get it to fall. He's going to contain his own rebound. Now Gardner checked in at the quarter break. They're going to say Tharp took too many steps, and the Bruins will have possession.
Bruins need to show a little more hustle there on the other side of the court. That could have been a little iffy there. Cascade missed key three.
It's a 25-point lead for the Bruins. Definitely a young team. You've got 2 sophomores, 2 juniors on the floor, and then the lone senior in Braden Van Slyke. Robertson's got it, loses the handle. Now Gardner's fighting for the basketball. He gets it out to Robertson. It's tipped, and a foul call now on the Cadets. That's Kottkamp's 4th of the evening. 7:15 to play in this fourth quarter. Bruins up 60-35. Robertson now at the line, shooting the 1-1. Robertson, who has 12 points on the evening. Makes the first. Used all of the bucket there, and we'll have a chance at the bonus.
Free throw line doing some justice for the Bruins tonight as 16 combined fouls for both teams. Definitely a key factor.
Second shot on the way, no good. Levisic's there for the rebound, however, but Phillips comes down with it for Cascade. Right side, Kottkamp three on the way, no good. Send it over the back of the rim. Now Tharp has it.
Oh, yep. He was saying something back to Dylan. Oh.
A technical foul on Braden Van Slyke, and I think what it was he was talking to his cousin. Dylan Kottkamp, of course, related to Van Slyke. He must have said something to him. They get the technical.
Oh, he's laughing about it. I mean, everybody knows it in the arena, but...
Everybody. So Tharp now as a 2-shot technical. Chin will replace Van Slyke. He was talking to his cousin. Apparently the officials can't see that. These officials aren't taking much this evening, I tell you what. Tough crowd here for the officials this evening.
Braden's still laughing about it. As I'm interested to hear what he said, but pretty funny.
Again, Dylan Kottkamp, Braden Van Slyke, cousins. I'm sure they'll be talking about that tomorrow.
Second technical foul on the night for Tri-West. Taylor Gardner with one earlier.
So I guess they're trying to figure out who the shooter should be.
Players talking about it mid-court.
Tharp makes the second of the technical foul. So now Cascade will have the basketball. Again, Nick Chin replaced him. 7 minutes to play in this fourth quarter. Bruins up 61-37. So it's not like it was a meaningful game. Van Slyke goes out, not that huge of a deal. Smith comes out now. Garrett Cora replaces him, the sophomore guard for the Bruins.
First minutes here for Garrett.
Kottkamp crosses the timeline. Goes on the right side to Alderson.
Looks like they're putting Braden back in.
Left side, Kottkamp. Now back out to Tharp. Thought about the three, instead dribbles. It goes up against Gardner. Can't score. Rebound controlled by Robertson. Robertson, however, throws it away to Bettler now It's Phillips with it. Phillips going inside to Bettler. Bettler going up against Chin, and a foul call, count the bucket. They're going to get Chin. That's his second. Bettler is at the line. Van Slyke back in, replacing Levisic. Bettler now looking for the and one opportunity. Can't. And Gardner comes down with the rebound. Garrett Core will bring the ball across the timeline for the Bruins. Tries to get it to Robertson there, and it falls right through his hands.
Yeah, a little too much there from Garrett, but they're talking about it.
6:30 to play. Bruins up 61-39. Again, the Bruins next in action on Saturday against Plainfield. That's about a 7:30 tip there from Plainfield High School. We'll have the coverage, of course, on this same channel, so make sure you're following us to receive all the latest updates. Robertson gets the turnover inside to Chin. Chin goes up and scores two.
Had to collect himself there, but still gets a good bucket.
Chin has 4 on the evening. Up top at Starb. Now right side to Kotkamp. Alderson with it. Going inside to Bettler. Nick Chin's able to take it away and draw the jump ball. And the Bruins will have the basketball. Robertson heaves it down to the court to a wide open Van Slyke. And Van Slyke scores two.
Tri-West is catching the Cadets being lazy there.
That's a quarterback wide receiver combination there. Robertson able to heave it down the floor, has no trouble doing that. Bettler gets the rebound and spotted away by Chin. Van Slyke comes down with it, and now a fight for the ball. It'll be a foul call against the Cadets.
Yeah, definitely a combo that this crowd's pretty familiar with seeing on Friday nights.
Bettler's first foul of the evening. Ginter will check back in, replacing Bettler. Van Slyke now has a 1-on-1 opportunity. First shot on the way. No good. Tharp thought about the three, doesn't take it. Back up top, Phillips puts the ball on the floor, pulls up from 15, can't get it. Robertson comes down with it for the Bruins. He tries to go inside of Van Slyke. Van Slyke somehow contains it, and Van Slyke scores two.
Yeah, Ginter got lucky there with just putting his hands up, but Van Slyke saw the ball before he did. And
Van Slyke's got 6 on the evening. 67-39. 5 minutes to play, fourth quarter. Robertson gets it to Van Slyke again on the turnover. Van Slyke can't score. Core is there for the rebound, though. Back out to Chin. Now Robertson has it. On the dribble, back out to Gardner. Long three on the way. Can't get it to fall. Rebound is to Cora. Fought for the ball. And a jump ball call will give the ball to Cascade. Now freshman Alex Covey checks in for the Bruins, replacing Van Slyke. And Zach Carroll will check in for Cascade, and a timeout taken, a 30-second timeout taken by Cascade. Just under 4 minutes to play in this fourth quarter. The Bruins up 67-39. Definitely going to cruise to an easy victory here for the Bruins, but going to face a little bit more competition in Plainfield coming up on Saturday. We look forward to bringing you that coverage starting around 7:30 from Plainfield High School.
Yeah, the past few years, Plainfield Tri-West has been quite the game to watch. As last year it came down to the final seconds. I mean, it's a good matchup for both teams.
Well, it certainly is, and yeah, that is a girl-boy doubleheader there. So the girls team will play at 6, and the boys will follow at 7:30. So the Bruins go with Robertson, Chin, Cora, Gardner, and Covey. 67-39 is your score. Just under 5 minutes to play here in this fourth quarter of action. Coach Bontrager will pick up his 155th win as the coach of the Tri-West Bruins. Left side, it's Kotkamp. Kotkamp working off the dribble, goes inside to Ginter, and now Zach Carroll trying to get it to Zach Carroll, rather. Core is able to deflect it, and it'll be Cascade basketball.
Yeah, Cora weaving in and out of Cadets almost got the steal there, but got out of bounds.
So Kodkamp will inbound under his own basket. Gets it to Tharp, thought about the three. Tharp working against Covey now. Back over to Kodkamp. Kodkamp on the left wing, back out to Tharp. Inside to Ginter. Ginter going up against Chin, can't score. Cora's there for the rebound. So in the time that Cora's been in, he's been able to gather a handful of rebounds for the Bruins.
And for being the shortest player on the court, I believe. I think so.
Cora between the circles now goes back out to Gardner. Thought about the three. Gardner now goes to Robertson. Robertson inside, gets it to Covey. Covey going up, can't score. Ginter comes down with a rebound. Phillips across the timeline for the Cadets. Right side, it's Kodkamp. Inside to Carroll. Carroll goes up, can't score. There's Gardner with the rebound. Cora's got it now for the Bruins. 67-39. Just under 4 minutes to play. Cora pulls it back out. Gets it to Robertson now on the left wing. Robertson driving in. Tries to go up. He does, and a foul call.
They're going to call that a shooting?
Well, either way.
Oh, yeah, it's double.
It'll be 2 shots.
Yeah.
They're going to get Tharp his third foul. Robertson will have 2. Robertson, who has 13 on the evening, gets the first one to go. Mason Levisic will enter, replacing Taylor Gardner, and Dane DuBois checks in, replacing Dylan Kodkamp. Robertson at the line with his second. Looking to make it a 30-point contest, and he does. Now Robertson will check out, and Dawson Wolf will replace him. And Tharp will bring the ball across the timeline.
Once again, another new combination out on the field with Cora and Covey and Chin out on the same time, along with Levisic and Dawson.
Phillips has it now, goes to Tharp. Now back out to Phillips. 3 on the way for Phillips. Can't get it to fall. Nick Chin's there for the rebound. Garrett Cora's got the ball coming across the timeline now. Levisic with it on the right side, and a foul call against the Cadets. And they're going to get Phillips for his 4th of the evening. Levisic will shoot 2. Bruins only missing 5 free throws, I should say, this evening. And making 18 rather, so making 18, missing 5, definitely good numbers for the Bruins. Levisic makes both. 71-39. 3 minutes to play, 4th quarter. Crossing the timeline now is Spencer. On the right side, it's Phillips. Phillips now goes over to Spencer. Spencer pulls up from 15 and gets it to go.
Quick little jump shot there by Spencer. Just caught him off guard.
Just under 3 minutes now. Wolf on the right side tries to go inside to Covey. Ginter's there to swat it away, and they're going to say it was last touched by the Bruins.
A little senior on freshman action. Ginter definitely got the advantage in that one with the size.
Ginter will check out, and so will Phillips. And Zach Carroll will come in, as well as Gavin Bettler. Crossing the timeline, Spencer. On the right side now. Alderson's got the ball. Thought about the shot, doesn't take it now. It's Carroll with it, left side to Spencer now. The Cadets will reset the offense with Zach Carroll. Tries to go inside to Bettler, and the Bruins take it away. Here's Wolf on the right side, inside to Levisic. Levisic pulling up and scoring 2.
I don't think Levisic saw that one coming down low.
2 minutes to play. The Bruins lead 73-41.
Another steal.
Bruins yet another takeaway here this evening. Cora trying to find Brickler. Can't. Brickler's there to nearly take it away. from Spencer now as he crosses the timeline. Right side, Carroll going inside to Bettler. And a foul call against the Bruins. And they're going to get Cora. That is his first of the evening. Bettler is at the line with 2 shots. He missed his one and only free throw this evening. And he misses his second. Now Peyton Mulder, the sophomore guard for the Bruins, checks in, replacing Dawson Wolf. So Bontrager able to get some of his bench players in here late, as clearly the Bruins up by a substantial amount. Bettler at the line for his second. Can't connect. There's Mulder with the rebound. Cora comes down with it, crossing the timeline. Mulder with it now between the circles, going the left side to Levisic. Levisic driving in, goes to Covey. Covey hands it off to Mulder. 3 on the way for Mulder. Can't get it to go off the front of the rim, and it's out of bounds off the hands of Mason Levisic. Cascade will have the ball. 88 seconds to play. Bruins on top. Here's Alderson with it now on the right side to Carroll. Spencer with it, now goes up top to Dubois. Dubois between the circles. Now right side Spencer going up against Covey, and Spencer scores. Spencer's got 4 on the evening. Cora with it, right side Mulder. A minute to play. The Bruins could possibly hold it out here. Ball screened there by Covey, and they're going to get Covey with a foul. It's his first on the screen.
No, they got
oh, no, they're going to get
Dubois.
Cadet with Dubois. My apologies on that one. And Mulder will shoot 2.
Well,
now they're going to decide who the shooter should be, and now Covey will be the shooter instead of Mulder. Covey looking for his first points of his varsity career here. 55 and 2/10 seconds. First shot on the way, no good. Off the back of the rim, and now Chin will check in to replace Levisic. Second shot for Covey now. Can't get it to fall, rimmed it out. Goes 0 of 2 from the line. Spencer now across the timeline, left side to Dubois. Now it's Spencer with it. Goes outside Dubois, 3 on the way. Can't get it to fall. Mulder comes down with the rebound, and the Bruins should be able to hold it out here. Cora on the left side, working the dribble. Gets it to Chin, now inside to Covey. Covey, spin move, gets it in, lays it in.
Beautiful. Covey with the spin on that.
His first points of the season, his first points as a Tri-West Bruin. 75-43, just under 20 seconds now. Dubois with it. Spencer now. It's it to Carroll. Alderson now. Goes inside to Bettler, and it's tipped out of bounds. And now going to get some JV players in for the Cadets. 75-43, 7 and 3/10 seconds to play in this contest. Bruins going to come out victorious.
Like some confusion down low, but they got it now.
3 on the way, no good. Rebound's going to be controlled by the Cadets. Now out of bounds with 5/10 seconds to play.
And the Bruins will officially go 1-0 to start the season.
And the Bruins get the 2018-2019 started with a victory, and nearly all players contributing for the Bruins this evening. Depanet and Cora, the lone that aren't in the scores column, along with Peyton Mulder. Let's take you through your final statistic for the Tri-West Bruins. The leading scorer, Luke Robertson, had 15. Dawson Wolf had 13. Mason Levisic had 13 as well. Taylor Gardner contributed with 8. Damon Brickler with 3. And Vance Slyke had 6. Nick Smith had 11. Nick Chin had 4. And Alex Covey had 2. So, Blake, take me through your analysis of this game. Obviously, a landslide victory here for the Bruins this evening.
Right. One of the big things that the Bruins succeeded really well on was the ball play, and how, like you said, how many players got points and got to touch the ball. And but one thing they need to work on really a lot is touchy fouls and the fast break defense. They struggled on that early in the game, but they really defended that well in the second half as got a big lead and took the victory.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shaky start. It was 16-11 after the end of first, and then the Bruins came off with an 18-point second quarter, led 34-23 at the half, and then the Bruins able to sneak away with this one, 75-43. Their next back in action at Plainfield coming up on Saturday, so make sure you're tuned in for that one. It'll be live on the broadcast as well at this same channel right here on YouTube. This has been a presentation of the Tri-West Boys Basketball Program. Everyone have a safe and happy Thanksgiving.